I keep telling myself that I'm no longer filming on my phone. And I meant it. They say the best camera is the one that you always have on you, you're most likely to use. Here we are. So I'm about to go into a meeting for lookdesign.co, my clothing line company that's finally happening. It's been a minute in the works. I was really taking my time with it. So it's not like I've been working on it for like, 2, 3 years straight, but I kind of have because it's been in sort of like the brainstorming process and figuring out what exactly it is I want, like how I want it to feel, how I want it to look, and inadvertently creating the art that would become the line. So I'm really excited about that. But as I was driving here, I realized I was driving literally through Pitt's campus, which is my alma mater. And I kind of want to go explore the campus after. So I hit up the girls at Tri Sigma there. I don't know if they'll see my DM in time, but it would be super, super sick if I could go hang out with some of the new girls, because that's the thing with like a sorority. It's like, you're kind of bound forever, like with sisters. Like that's kind of the whole thing. So it'd be cool to meet the new sisters. Like we're all part of like the same group, and maybe buy some Pit merch, maybe grab a bite to eat. So yeah, I'm going to go into this meeting and feel some samples. That's what this meeting is about. We're kind of on a tight timeline because it is the 9th, I think, and I'm coming back online on the 29th. I'm gonna have stuff on pre-order right off the bat, but yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm getting like mock-ups and samples and stuff together. So yay. So I tried on just about every t-shirt, sweatshirt, and hoodie that this showroom had to offer just to get a kind of feel for size and fit and fabric. It was a success. And then the girls did actually end up getting back to me pretty quickly. So after this meeting, I decided to go to campus and meet up with the girls.
Turn left onto Fifth Avenue.
So you know that Mac Miller song that's like, there's a party on Fifth Ave, and if you're trying to go, I could be there in like 20. That's this Fifth Ave because he was from Pittsburgh. So I always thought that was really cool. And we used to party on Fifth Ave while bumping Party on Fifth Ave. It was pretty awesome. Rest in peace, Mac. You are missed by the city greatly. Our campus is so beautiful. One of the coolest experiences about going to college at Pitt is it's so intermixed with the city. Like it really doesn't feel like you're on a college campus. It feels like you're living an adult life. Like the Cathedral of Learning is literally a castle. It is such a beautiful building. I almost was tempted to go in there and do some work after. I was honestly pretty shocked by just how much Oakland had changed. Ironically and weirdly enough, this Rue 21 is one of the only things that is still in business. Like that Rue 21 is truly legendary. Like we would go there and just get $10 heels, $15 dresses. Like we have a date party, there's a frat party, a theme party coming up, like Rue 21. But the girls now said that nobody goes there. They're like, yeah, we've literally never seen anybody shop in there. And then look at this random castle. It used to be, I believe, a T-Mobile store, but now it's a Noodles and Company, whatever that is. But it's literally a castle. But yeah, so much of the business was just totally different. There's Permane Brothers, that's super famous. Pittsburgh is actually the place that originated the idea of putting French fries on your sandwiches because it was easier for the steel mill workers to eat if they just put the French fries on the sandwich. We also put French fries on our salad, which is so good, dude. Yeah, this Dunkin' was the same. This corner used to be this legendary little corner store called the O. I'm actually so shocked that it's not in business. There's just so much history there. This is Litchfield Towers. This is where I lived my freshman year. I had a single dorm, which is just so crazy for a freshman. I never had a roommate all of college. I always had my own room. I need my space. Okay, so then I was trying to get into the quad, which is where the sorority suites are. Wait, listen to this crazy fact. So in Pennsylvania, you can have frat houses, but you can't have sorority houses because if more than 8 women are living together in a house, it's considered a brothel. So when I was a senior, we rented a house and there were 8 of us and we had to split the lease into 2 leases so that it was 4 and 4 so that all 8 of us could live in the same house. How crazy is that? Anyway, this quad used to be a parking lot with metered parking. I rolled up through there with my car and there was no longer parking and everybody was looking at me like, you literally just drove your car into the student quad. This is where I drove through because I thought that we could park here. I don't know why. I thought there was metered parking in here. I could swear. They saw me drive. Was it you? Then this professor comes up. He goes, not a good idea. Not a good idea. Yeah, no kidding, dude. So then I thought I was losing my mind, but I was like, dude, but it used to be parking, right? And they were like, yes.
So it did used to be a parking lot, and then they completely redid the whole thing, and now it's the quad. But it was a parking lot.
Okay, that makes me feel a lot better because I rolled right in. So then as I was waiting in the quad, word like quickly spread that I was there. It always makes you feel really good. Like if you have a warm welcome, like it'll never get old or like not mean something. So I go upstairs to hang out with the girls and it was just so, it feels like almost the entire sorority was able to make it there while I was there. And then they pulled out these pictures. This is crazy. It's 2004. And I was like, there's no way. But back in the day, each class would leave behind a bunch of photos so that girls in the future could get to know the alum. And then they stopped doing it because social media became a thing. But now I guess they do the same concept, except they just keep taking over the old Instagram account. So I thought that was like a really you know when they like make modern remakes of old movies and they just add social media in some way? That's what it felt like. Like their Instagram feels like a modern remake. And then this is my composite picture. I'm really happy that this was the one they pulled out of storage and not the one where I had black hair and bangs, because that one is not a vibe, but I actually look pretty cute in this one. I stayed up there for a while because they said that a bunch of people were gathering in the quad below. So we waited till some of them cleared out and then I came down and look how cute they were. But then look, the Pit News came. Hello, Pit News.
Hello.
That's so cute. And then this kid found me and he rapped anti-social media for me.
I climbed out of my head and watched myself in close up without a body on the feet shop to take a load off my brain's poison and search for the antidote. But every time I find it, my defense screaming, oh, you know, whoa.
And I think he sang Glass House to me.
Point your finger, pull the trigger, throw them off your trail. You'll get yours eventually. I also know the
And then I had canes, and to be honest, I didn't like it. I don't know if it's like a chain thing or a location thing, but way overhyped. Did not get it. I'm a Chick-fil-A girly. So yeah, I had a really fun day in Pittsburgh. I had a great meeting and had a blast hanging out on campus, and I can't wait to go back.
oh my god, I love you so much.
I love you too, dude.